So Rhys, good to catch up with you before our FA Youth Cup clash with Whitchurch Alport tomorrow at the Leeson.com Stadium. How are you feeling?
Looking forward to it, feeling ready. Obviously we've trained during this week and the week prior, and everyone seems up for it, and like we said in the other previous interviews, take it game by game, and that's our attitude sort of going into it.
How good have the preparations been this week?
Preparations have been good. Obviously the team come back together and we've focused on what we want for this game, mainly focusing on us and what our aims are and what we want as our outcomes from the game. But all in all, it's a cup game. Our focus is on winning the game, but everyone's applied themselves really well in preparation.
And obviously last time the lads had a decent crowd here at the ground. Hopefully they'll be able to put on a show again in front of another decent crowd.
Yeah, I think if it's word of mouth and people are talking about the last time they're here, hopefully we get a few more people down here than last time. And I think it was good to have the support from the people at the club, the families and everything. And I know the lads appreciate it. They were talking about it after the game. They've talked about it since, and having that support obviously gives you a bit more going into the games.
And obviously, you know, it's a big occasion for the lads again, another home tie for them. What can we sort of take from the last time we played against Wythenshawe into this one?
I think we just one thing we've got to switch on to is that we weren't on it to start. We conceded obviously after 2 minutes and we weren't switched on, and then it took us a bit of time to get the ball rolling, as to speak, and a foot in the game. And in the end, we did, but it's just finding a way of applying ourselves quicker in the game. If we could do that and we can get that ball moving the way we want it to, then I guess we'll find our feet early in the game.
And obviously Whitchurch and a different opponent for us. Obviously they've done your research and you must be relishing the challenge.
Yeah, we looked around and asked about. I know about the first team as such, not as much about their youth team, but again, anyone who turns up in a cup game, turns up against us, they're going to want to win. So we've got to make sure we're up for the battle from the start and ready to go. But again, going into the FA Youth Cup squad, same as us, we all want to be in the next round. So that's our main focus. That'll be their main focus, and it's one team versus another on the night.
And you must be really encouraged by the way that they played in the last round.
Yeah, brilliant. We were really happy with them in terms, we looked at the fourth goal in terms of what we practiced, and we could see signs of that in terms of patterns of play, and ultimately the way we went and won the ball back and how high and how quick we won the ball back. That was the best thing in terms of outcomes that we saw when watching the game back itself, and hopefully the lads take a bit of confidence out of that, and that feeds into tomorrow night.
And we spoke with Kerr as well. Obviously it's a new experience for a lot of these lads playing in front of a crowd, as we've alluded to, but how good of a transition is that for them playing in this sort of competition in the aim to potentially go into men's football one day?
Listen, all those lads are going to want to play first team football. I think those experiences, that's what gets them ready for it. Do you know what I mean? You go from having a few fans here ready supporting them at youth football to getting a bit of abuse maybe on a Saturday when they get up to the men's game, and that's just football itself. But you take it all in and take the environment in, the atmosphere in, and that's what sort of preps you for those games going forward. But all them lads want to be playing men's football, they want to be playing the senior game, and they're getting themselves ready for it. And this club, I think overall from all the coaches, the way it's laid out, they're doing the best to prep them for that world.